Change is driven by innovation, by collaboration. Change is breaking barriers and transcending boundaries. It is the passion that unites all of us in Enactus.
Here in Team Ireland, we are passionate about making a positive impact. We are a resilient nation who don't shy away from a challenge.
We are a small country, but our actions are significant. We are not afraid to have tough conversations.
This year, in Enactus University of Limerick, we have created an impact in the lives of 3,603 people through the creation of 6 social enterprises.
Today, we will bring you on the entrepreneurial journey of 2 of those projects, Any Time of the Month and Moya Nua. And this is our story.
Every month, 1.8 billion people across the world menstruate, a completely normal bodily function. Yet, we have been taught to keep it a secret, as if there's something inherently shameful about it. But the stigma isn't the only issue. At least 500 million people globally experience period poverty. That is the inability to access adequate menstrual supplies, education, and support.
Period poverty and the accompanying stigma are an injustice that know no boundaries. It affects every country and conditions young girls to hide their period. It robs many of their dignity and puts a financial burden on those who menstruate. Research has linked period poverty to school absenteeism, miseducation, confusion, anxiety. Menstruation is not a choice. It is a biological process as natural as breathing. Yet why do we find it so awkward to talk about?
We wanted to change this narrative for good, which is why we created Any Time of the Month. Any Time of the Month tackles the stigma around menstruation and promotes positive period health education to all, not just those that menstruate. We achieve this through a 3-pronged approach.
Firstly, we are creating a community network that supports and encourages each other to tear down the negative taboos surrounding periods. These Any Time of the Month ambassadors purchase our badges online, wear them to show collective support, and indicate they will aid anyone who is in need of period supplies.
Next, we have our corporate approach. We've pioneered an awareness and workplace training program to educate employers and employees on how to destigmatize around menstruation and eco-friendly period. This promotes friendly work placement and fosters more open and inclusion decision.
And lastly, we have our education and student support. From our own research in Ireland, we found that 1 in 3 college students and 1 in 2 high school students experience period poverty. Furthermore, 40% of young people we surveyed said they were not prepared for their first period, feeling scared and isolated. To break down this barrier, we established a comprehensive menstrual health education program for high school students, the first of its kind in Ireland.
In collaboration with health professionals, we designed a 6-module workshop to ensure every young person knows the importance of their menstrual health. We operate a training scheme for teachers through a train-the-trainer model in order to permanently remove the stigma within the school environment.
In our university program, we work with student unions to create long-term change on their campus. Together, we are making education more accessible to those that menstruate through the provision of free period products and through enabling open conversations about periods.
Each of these Any Time of the Month initiative has its own organic revenue stream and its target market, diversifying our business model, ensuring social enterprise can be sustainable all year round. For our B2C sales, we sell environmental sustainable badge and stickers of our logos, just like this one. We sell these on our e-commerce website directly to our customer with a profit margin of 65%.
In the last 12 months, we have generated over 260 sales. That is $2,800 in revenue. This is also 260 brand ambassadors who are telling young girls and the wider community that they do not have to be ashamed of their period.
Our B2B workplace program operates along a 3-tier pricing structure: silver, gold, and platinum, so that our program is accessible to a diversity of companies. These packages operate on an average profit margin of 87%, and so far we have welcomed 7 workplace partners, including eBay, showing the need and demand for our innovative offering.
Our business model has been proven to be financially sustainable, with our workplace program generating $2,600 in revenue, with all 7 companies committed to annual renewal. This will accelerate the scalability of any time of the month as we further expand both nationally and internationally.
The financial sustainability of our project enables our team to realise its vision of making menstrual education accessible. We utilise the profits from our workplace initiative to subsidise workshops with schools and student unions. We've also been able to amplify our impact by regularly donating environmentally friendly period products to a range of underprivileged groups in our local community, including refugee centres and homeless shelters.
We have provided 169 students across 3 Irish high schools with our menstrual health education, and we're already rolling out our programme for the current academic year.
Students appreciated the opportunity to talk about an issue that is very rarely discussed, and they all learned something that they didn't already know.
All the myths that were told are debunked, and everything from period poverty to menstrual disorders are covered. And I really think every young person should have the opportunity to learn about something that's so normal.
The positive knock-on effects of this education have been truly phenomenal, and the possibilities for innovation are endless. Following the delivery of our programme with a youth group in Scotland, we collaborated to transform our Any Time of the Month education into an innovative theatre performance to engage young people in new learning methods.
At the university level, our program has been implemented in 21 institutes across Ireland and the UK. Students are now seeing any time of the month present on campus hallways, bathrooms. The scale and impact of any time of the month has been incredible at each and every level.
But we didn't stop there. Our team have made their voices heard in the Irish Halls of Power, being one of the major contributors to the Free Period Products Bill in Ireland that will ensure free period products in all educational facilities and government buildings.
Our work has been commended by the Irish government, with politicians proudly wearing the Any Time in the Month badge on the House floor. We've collaborated with members of the European Parliament and have been recognised on an international level. Within 1 year since our launch, we have already directly impacted 767 people. We have generated $5,750 in organic revenue and $9,100 in seed funding. But where to next?
We're just getting started. In the year ahead, our focus is scaling our initiative as well as expanding into a new conversation, periods in sport.
This October, we are collaborating with the largest female sporting body in Ireland to empower coaches to bring the Any Time in the Month values to the playing field. We will continue to overcome the awkward conversations around periods and continue to break down barriers in our pursuit for period justice.
Now our second project. The impact of Moya Nua reaches beyond Ireland to communities in sub-Saharan Africa through our innovative handheld seed planter. There are over 2 billion people in low-income countries living on smallholder farms, with many using back-breaking and inefficient farming tools by hand. As a farming nation in Ireland, we know well the importance of agriculture, which inspired us to develop agri-tools that would work in multiple contexts.
After an extensive prototyping process, we created our innovative, scalable planting tool. Made from bamboo and metal, it is ergonomically designed and lightweight. It allows the farmer to easily dig a hole and drop the seed in without the need to bend down.
This year, we successfully completed a large-scale pilot program to test our planter in Chikwawa, district of Malawi. Our plans to travel to Malawi for the pilot were suspended due to COVID. But what was meant to be a barrier, we used it as an opportunity to create an environmentally sustainable supply chain.
In collaboration with our INGO partner Go Global, we established a team of locals on the ground and sourced the raw materials in Malawi. We empowered local blacksmiths to manufacture and distribute the planters directly to farmers in Chikwawa, who were then trained how to use the seed planter.
The planters cost Moya Nua $12.32 each to manufacture. To ensure accessibility and encourage adoption by farmers, we partnered with Citibank and the University of Limerick Foundation to subsidise the programme, generating $11,000 in revenue. In total this year, we impacted 101 smallholder farmers across Malawi, and here's what they had to say.
In previous years, we'd have to bend over to plant our crops. It was a very tiresome job, but now we can just stand and plant as we go. This product is much better because when using a hoe after 30 minutes, my back would hurt. Whereas with this product, nothing hurts, and it's much easier to use.
All I can ask them is to bring more of these planting tools because we're in love with them and we need more for everyone.
We have created real impact this year, with 87% of smallholder farmers surveyed reporting an improvement in effectiveness of planting, and 96% reporting reduction in labour intensity. Our team created value in the local economy in Malawi by creating employment opportunities and additional income for blacksmiths.
In collaboration with Goal, we have plans to scale Moyanua across more regions in Malawi and beyond. We have developed a scalable solution that operates locally without the need for us to be on the ground, highlighting the sustainability and transferability of our programme.
Moyanua has been accredited internationally, winning the World Trade Centerpiece through the trade competition featuring in Forbes. Moyanua is one of the simple innovation tools that puts power back into the hands of the farmers.
As the first ever team from the Enactus University of Limerick to represent Ireland at the Enactus World Cup, we are incredibly proud to showcase our entrepreneurial leadership and our passion to create positive change.
We are a team of 143 members across 6 social enterprises. Our diverse range of projects target 15 of 17 SDGs.
Our resilience is shown through the impact of our projects,
creating over 1.5 million media impressions,
generating $60,244 in revenue,
creating real impact in the lives of 3,603 people.
Every day we are actively choosing to make this world a better place.
We are innovators.
We are change makers.
We are Team Ireland.